This video was sponsored by Enhance, Elbilmek, ABRP planner, Kempower and bilkomponenter.
Good morning. This is the third day at the hospital with Isabel. We have now obtained the medicine for Axel, antibiotics. And now we're going to home to pick up Wifey and Axel. They'll be staying over here. And then today I actually have some errands to run. So I hope everything goes as planned. Also have a video call. Okay, we can't work too much, but still need to get some stuff done without canceling too much. And Isabel is getting better and better every day. That's great news. There's the Audi. The parking has been taken care of. So at least for today, the parking is now paid for, but the previous parking, I need to get it refunded. So that's extra work, whatever. And then the car has been charging overnight. So I need to return this car today and swap it to an A6 Sportback. So I don't want to return a car with too low state of charge. Wow, we're still not done charging. At 2.1 kilowatt, 2.2 kilowatt. We'll finish in 50 minutes. Yeah, it's 96% now. Okay, all good. Alright, it's a lovely day. It's been nice the past few days. Perfect for doing driving tests. But okay, out there, we are just stuck here for now. And how is this Q6 Sportback compared to the regular Q6? Well, it's 2 centimeters lower. I'm not sure where that went, if it's in the suspension that had been lowered or the whole cabin, but I did measure 4 less banana boxes here, which is quite significant. But I get the feeling that this rides sportier than the Q6. The Q6 was kind of both, but it's boxy and spacious. So yeah, you have to do a trade-off, because here, for example, versus the EL6, the Neo EL6 I'm also borrowing nowadays, I feel like there's significantly less space here, and that the banana box test confirms it. So yeah, but if I would choose, well, as long as we don't have too big family, actually the family that we have now, I would probably go for the regular Q6, because yeah, it's a little bit tight here in the back. Now the kids are small, so no problem, but eventually once they grow bigger, they need more headroom. But yeah, I like it. I like the looks. I like that there is something different than all those boxy SUV we test nowadays. So for me, 2 thumbs up. Only problem is that it's kind of expensive. 980k NOK, yeah, almost $1 million NOK for this car. So, but it is a great car. So you get what you pay for, right? And then you have to pay a little bit extra for the brand. Quick pit stop at home. Yeah. Just picking up the people, and then we go back again. Back to the hospital. ABC, always be shuttling. We had some breakfast. It's it's getting close to noon already. The doctor's been here, and unfortunately we cannot leave today. They say, they're gonna teach us how to take care of this, to treat it when we are home. Isabel needs to take 1 bath every day with some kind of solution in the bath, so to kill some bacteria. And also we need to put on condodyne, moisture cream, and what else is it? Yeah, lots of instructions about what to do. And then she will also stop the intravenous soon, and then go over to the mixture, the fluid, but still go on the antibiotics. It's 1 in the afternoon. Wifey will go around here with the kids. They need to sleep now. So yeah, and then I have to proceed over to Mølle and swap cars, and also go downtown to pick up some medicine from Thailand. Oh man, okay, let's go. Here's the e-tron, still slurping in juice. Wow, only at 89%. Oof. This 2.5 kilowatt charging is really slow once you get used to 11 kilowatt at home. Okay, so the plan is to drive from here, hospital, over to downtown Oslo, pick up the medicine, and then get over to around here. Wait, I forgot, I had to click it first. Yeah. And then here, yeah, that's a home actually. And there, Fisherwayen, that's where the importer of Audi is. And then we swap cars. Let's hammer it. Don't want to stay away from the hospital too long, so hopefully this is just a 1 hour run back and forth here. Well, we're downtown Oslo. There you go, Clarion, the hub. I forgot to tell him. Okay, I need to stop outside here, otherwise it's kind of clumsy to park. Yeah, I forgot to tell him beforehand that I'm here. Okay, we can stop there probably for 5 minutes, right?
Okay, hi.
There is
Swaddy krap.
the captain. There's, thank you very much.
Yeah.
So, see, this is something wifey arranged with some doctors in Thailand. So if the plan A doesn't work, then we try this then. But we're not going to apply this at the hospital now. You know, they don't want us to mess with that. So
it's a backup plan.
It's a backup plan.
Yeah.
So yeah, here's the captain. He's actually captain for an airliner, and he's flying from Thailand, Bangkok to Oslo on a regular basis, or
Bangkok. Based in Bangkok. Yeah.
But often.
Sorry.
Do you come here often?
Yeah, it's maybe every 2 months or something.
2 months.
Depends on my schedule.
Oh wow,
Yes.
nice.
Yeah.
Right, VIP, very important package picked up. Next stop is going to be Møller. I had to drive the ring road all around it. There is no shortcut in the city, probably because the ring 1 is closed for construction. So, okay, off we go, right? Man, it's a freaking nightmare to drive in this area, downtown Oslo. There used to be more parking spots. It used to be possible to drive around here. I used to work close to the town hall at Konkurransetilsynet, Norwegian Competition Authority. Back, that was in 2010 something, right? When I worked in the government, I had an office job. I was an office rat. But for the past 5-10 years, maybe thanks to MDG, Miljøpartiet De Grønne, they have closed, like here, prime, what the heck is this shit? The prime streets, they cut down the street, so you have some weird stuff in the middle. They remove all the parking spots. MDG, they don't want cars to come in here. But sometimes we might have to come in here to run some errands, you know. Wait, what? Okay, barely legal is my middle name. I just go by the navigation. Shit. So it's a nightmare. I avoid coming in this section here of the city, or you have to park somewhere and then walk. Here we are at Møller, and then I'm going to return this sexy beast and pick up the next sexy beast. This is the real sexy beast, A6. Okay, and let's not forget this sexy beast. All of them from Vag, but wow, look at this. Oh shit. Oh, the back. I have to look at the back end. Oh man, what a beauty. Oh, fat tires, Pirelli P0. Sportback, e-tron Quattro. Oh yeah, wait, wait, only fabric seats, okay. But yeah, maybe it's the poor man's Audi. And look here. Soft close, it's getting Chinese luxury features in the Audi also. Okay, I need to move some stuff over. A perfect Audi parking also. Yeah, all the child seats, they are still in here. Just lots of logistics going on now, and then we move. But this car is great. Well, it feels very much like the Q6 because we have the same screen, the same steering wheel. Well, not the same seat, but you know, the look and feel inside here is similar. But that's pretty much where it ends because it sits lower. It still has the comfort, but also has a sportiness, and oh, it's also faster. Oh. And also I get the feeling that the soundproofing here is better. Should be less wind noise also, but maybe also less road noise despite that we have some fat tires. This car is right down my alley. You know, I'm a sedan guy. I'm not an SUV guy. I don't know why people are so obsessed about getting SUV. Okay, maybe once you pass 45 or 50 years old, you want something bigger so you don't have to crawl into the car. But no, I think for me, I will always want sedans and not SUVs, no matter how old I become. But man, the afternoon traffic has started. It's 2:37 now. So yeah, wow, look at this. There's so many EVs in Norway. We have passed 900,000 EVs now. Yeah, getting close to 1 million EVs. So, I mean, it makes sense, right? EVs to kick ass for the Lord. And other countries that hasn't figured out this yet, well, you guys are lagging behind. All right, all good. Lock it down. Oh man. Is this one of the most beautiful cars I ever tested, huh?
Back in the room, Isabel and Axel, they are hungry. Well, actually, wife is also hungry, and they are fed up with the bread food we get here. So we're gonna go downstairs to Narvesen instead. Try to get some. Oh, okay. Lego, danger zone. You wanna step on the Lego? Okay. Yeah, bread is quite common here, so let's see what else we can go for. Okay, Axel was crying constantly. He was, I don't know, hungry or tired. He didn't get enough sleep midday. Hey, Isabel, you like this?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like it? Oh, good, good.
Isabel shop.
She wanted pasta. Okay, great, great. Fjordland for the win. And then, well, sometimes the kids want sausage. And now we just tried everything. He didn't want this, didn't want the banana, he didn't want it. He wanted the grøt. Okay. Wow, look at the cheek there. The left side here it's almost recovered. It's a lot better now. It's getting nice and soft again like before. Yeah. But her back and the leg still has lots of the bread stuff.
And the hospital dinner for the day is fish balls with potato, and this is mashed, I'm not sure, some kind of root vegetable. We call it rotfrukter, but it's technically not a fruit. But rotgrønnsaker.
Okay, now we are outside. Wifey gets some dinner, pasta. Just Fjordland, another one. So, and then here we have playground for the kids. Plenty of food, plenty of toys. Oh, she wants to play that. Okay. Yeah. And then Isabel has taken off this thing now for the intravenous. When you pull it off, some blood came out. She was like, ah! It's good now because now finally she can use her hands again. Yeah, finally. Oh, this tree here has some berries. I'm sure you can see it. And last time we came here, wifey ate these and also gave the kids them. Just eat random berries? Shit. At least I use Samsung or the AI search. Just pointed at some of the leaves and then find out what it is. So yes, they are edible. So let me try to grab some of these. Seems like most of them have been harvested, but further up there, there are plenty of berries. Look at this. See. Okay, here, watch it go, Isabel. Come on. Let's test. Hold up. They're sour. And then there's a little four in here. Oh yeah, I went for lots of these. But I found out when I tasted it after eating after 1 minute, I felt the itching. I think this is related to cherries, and I'm allergic to cherries, so too bad, can't eat this.
It's now 8 in the evening. We are heading back to Jesholm. Yeah, the regular shuttle traffic. Wow, look at Isabel. It's gotten a lot better. It's so much smoother now. Almost done, huh? Okay, I'm back at the garage. So there's the car. And I'm gonna see. รถสีขาวนะงามกว่า She likes it, you see? She likes it. Deutsche design, huh? Yeah. Told you. It's wifey approved. Oh yeah. Just cost about $1 million NOK, but it's good. Oh man. This is routine. So many days now, back and forth, back and forth. When is it gonna end, huh? When can we go back to normal operation again? Go to the kindergarten and I can do my tests. Wait, this must be an Audi driver. This MC driver, he's hugging the left lane, just like me. Shit. Well, back home, I'm going to restock my Sportback bottle with some drinks. Just some, well, lemonade, soft, whatever you call it. And then, yeah, I'm not gonna stay here too long. It'll be late for the kids, but man, dude, like this car is just so sexy in the sunset. Ooh, you get the reflection maybe on this side here. Here. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Okay, but I noticed in the back, okay, it's not that spacious. It seems to be slightly narrower than the Q6. So, not the best space. Wait, can we lower this? Or is it already in a low position? Well, there's a little bit of space there. We have the Bang Olufsen subwoofer there. So, well, at least it works for family of two, right? Man, the sun has been blasting in here, and you see when we're not home and we don't run the AC, then it's 28 degrees Celsius. Yeah, eventually we want to install a proper AC unit, not just this temporary thing, but well, everything takes some time. Oh yeah, heading back to Aarhus again. And I just remember, we have Spotify support here. I claimed earlier that the Q6 didn't have it versus the EL6, but, or did I? But yeah, also Bang Olufsen sound system, it's wonderful. But we are now listening to Captain Sabeltann. Okay. Yeah, and then sometimes Isabel wants to listen to Lilliputhamme or yeah. Wonderful car, man. Oh, wonderful indeed. Remember to always hug the left lane as an Audi driver. Alright, I'm the only one charging here. All spots available. You guys know the drill, 2.5 kilowatt. Whatever. And Isabel. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, eventually I need to charge this. I always forget to charge this. Oh, it's down to around 50%. 2 out of 4 dots. Okay. Now we head back again. It's around 10 in the evening. Oh, long days, man.